Hey y'all, welcome to Autumn Reads a Tome. So my parents have been in town and I haven't been filming much, but we're out in Salem for the day and we're going to a comic book store, and I noticed that there's a bookstore next to the comic book store, so I'm gonna go check it out. Never been in here before, so I'm excited. Let's see what they have. Alright, well I didn't find anything and I made myself a promise at the, I don't know, sometime last year that I wasn't going to buy just to buy. So, didn't find anything that I specifically wanted. I'm going to hold off. But let's see what they have in the comic store. We're unboxing the Mike Mini. Oh, that adhesive is strong. There we go. It has one, I guess that would be 25% battery. Comes with, of course, my phone doesn't have this, but that's fine because we're going to be hooking it up directly to the camera. So we got stickers, nice. Oh, it comes with different colored windscreens. That's cute. I think everybody just uses these because they look more aesthetic. Which is probably what I'll do too. They're cute. Alright, when I come back, I'm going to be filming on the DJI and I will test the audio. Alright, so you will have to excuse any background noise because my toddler's running around playing, but I figured it out. Hold on, I'm gonna move it real quick. I just saw that it went red on the camera. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend much time here. I just wanted to come and check the audio. All right, and this is just a comparison with my normal talking volume with the camera the same distance away without using the mic. I've just been noticing that my audio has been really quiet and I've been having to crank it up to like 300%. And when I play my videos back after uploading, they're still very quiet. Like I have to turn the volume on my phone up almost all the way. Just thought it was a good idea to go ahead and upgrade to the mic mini. I could have gotten the regular size, but these are just, I think they're a little bit cheaper, but also like they're so cute. Like how could you not? I just realized I probably won't be able to use any of the footage that I just took because I'm filming on my phone and it picks up the audio from my son's sound machine when I have the monitor on. So basically I was just saying that I was outside doing some yard work and I noticed that some of the spring flowers are starting to sprout leaves, like the tulips and the daffodils. I'm so excited for spring. And I think the tree that we have in the backyard is finally done shedding branches over the winter, and it was a lot to pick up, but I would say I'm probably 2/3 of the way done. And my son was with his grandma, my husband's mom, while I was doing that, so I got some time to go be outside. It was nice. It was nice to go get some yard work done. I wish I could have finished. I didn't have time, but it's fine. I'll just get back to it either later tonight or tomorrow. But I'm so happy that spring is upon us. I've noticed that a few of the plants and trees are starting to wake up. I had to trim some of the bushes that are outside that have started growing into like our walk space from the garage, which is a little bit sad because some of them were new. It was new growth that I had to cut, but you know, I'm not going to let it grow and make that walk space unusable. So it had to be done. I was also saying, we're having some housework done. We're putting mini splits in pretty much every room because this house is over 100 years old and there's no air conditioning. And it used an oil-based heating system. So we're trying to get rid of fossil fuels, and also just it's going to be nice to have AC because last summer was pretty brutal, and opening the windows just doesn't cut it when it's 95 degrees outside. So yeah, it's going to be really nice to have some air conditioning. Yeah, I'm just reading Moby Dick still. I'm over halfway with it now, and the goal was to be done by the end of April, which I think I can still stick with. I just have to pick up the pace a little bit since we're now in the second half of March. I'm not trying to speed read through anything. I happened to get through Peach Girl really quickly because I was just addicted to it. I gotta stop rambling. I'm so excited for the warmer weather. I really am. But I need to enjoy this coffee before it gets even colder. I took my dog for a walk, and there is a little free library that's kind of close to where we live. It's kind of like at the cusp of like the limit that she can do for a walk. One of my favorite books that I read a couple of years ago was The House of the Spirits by Isabel Allende. And I found a really, really beat up copy without a front cover on it. And I could buy like a nice copy for myself, but they had it. I'd like to reread it someday, so I went ahead and just got this one. Maybe I'll buy a nicer copy, but I think it's kind of fun to own like super battered books that have been through it. And the other one was The House on Mango Street. This triggered a memory for me. I think I might have read this in middle school for an English class. And I've said in the past that I know that mandatory reading is important for school-aged kids, but I think it is so valuable to revisit books that you read in school and to see how they impact you differently as an adult. I've done that with several books that I read in school. And so yeah, I'm glad I got it. I'll probably read it. It's nice and short too, so if I want to read something short, sorry about my son in the background. Yeah, just a quick little haul. I'll probably go back there within the next couple of days. I have a bag of books I would like to donate. I better go. My husband will be home soon and we have to do our taxes today. So that'll be not fun, but must be done. I slept in my hair and makeup from yesterday, so I already look like a mess. I had mentioned that my husband won a raffle ticket to go to the game for 2 people for free. And he also gets a paid day off today, so he's in the bedroom sleeping in. He hasn't slept in weeks, so he deserves it. Every day that he's had off for, I don't know, at least a month, I'd say, he lets me sleep in, because I never get to sleep in a lot either. So he's been doing all the morning shifts when he's home with our son. He really deserves a break, and he doesn't really ever get to sleep in. He will often squeeze in gym time like 4 or 5 in the morning before he clocks in for work. He's definitely the most motivated person I've ever met. Like, if he has his mind set to something, he will accomplish it, which is very impressive and intimidating to me. But it's been a really good influence on my life. I don't know why I'm talking so much about my personal life when I should be talking about books. I'm about 60% of the way through Moby Dick now. I should be at 75% at this point. but I'm falling behind. I gotta catch up. If I want to finish with the Game of Tomes book club, that is. I guess it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, I mean, your reading pace is really your decision. Like, so you could read not at all, like a lot of people do. You could read one book a year, and that's still something. So I don't know what the deal is with people who do read and shaming themselves about reading more. It's like you're already doing well above the average, I guarantee it. If you're reading at all.
Yes.
Yes. One thing about making a hobby into something like this where you make content about it is it just inherently creates a pressure for you to do more just so that you can be entertaining. It's my choice to film these videos, to talk about the books that I read. And I just really want to take the pressure off. It's supposed to be fun. You know, my biggest hurdle with content making is my consistency with posting. I'd really try to post at least two videos a month, and right now that's pretty much my limit because editing takes me a really long time. The filming is my favorite part of the whole process, definitely. I did start a new book, actually, so I guess I could talk about that. I'm reading the book Solito by Javier Zamora. And I literally just started it on the train ride yesterday to the Bruins game. And it's about Javier Zamora's journey from El Salvador to the U.S. as a 8-year-old child to meet his parents who had already come here when he was about 2 years old. And I'm probably, I don't know, 10 or 15 pages in so far, and it's already very moving, just the descriptions of his family, his grandma who takes care of him while his parents are gone. The way that he describes it really feels like a child's point of view. He was really able to tap into that memory, and that must have been painful for him. But I can't wait to read more about it and talk more about it. So far, so good. All right, I've mentioned several times that I've always wanted to go to Beacon Hill for the cafe and books shop, and today is finally the day. We're probably like less than 5 minute walk from it, so I'm excited. This is my first attempt at any sort of design. And it's not good. But for homemade, I'm honestly so proud of myself. I steamed probably too much milk, and so it got a little bit too foamy, but wow. I'm learning. It's really not easy to steam milk. There's quite a learning curve to it, and I've been practicing, but it's really hard. So I'm gonna keep practicing, but hey, you can see some like texture where I tried to like swirl it, but it's just really hard to do. Especially because I don't think I've got the texture quite right. But yeah, I'm proud of myself.